See what that's looking like. But I started off wrong. You don't mind me, YouTube. You know I be messing up. You know I be messing. I gotta show the video first. You know what I mean? I gotta show the video first. My bad, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Us versus everybody. Yeah, get it together.
Alright.
Let's see what it is. Q Butter. Damo J018 in the building. Dot's over there. We in here.
What's going on?
What else?
Peace and love to the family. You already know what to do. We are here. You know what I'm saying? Zyx the movement. Jack of all trades. We got Q Butter. You know what I mean? We here, family. What's going on? Gotta get that music ready. Oh, that's good. Take the camera.
See how that looking.
Oh, we got moderators in the building already. Shout out to them.
How that's looking. I look like it's coming in the right quality. You trying to get the quality right there. That's what's been going on.
Yeah.
Get everything working right.
You see the level up, family. You see the level up. You know? Sorry
Listen,
for the subscribers and the people that we didn't do our Wellness Chat Wednesdays today. Don't worry, we'll be back on it next week, you know. But as you can see, we working, we leveling up. You know what I mean? So we here. It's us versus everybody.
everybody. So yeah, hit the notification bell if you haven't already.
Hit that subscribe button. Share the video. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all sharing this. Well, yeah.
I just come in.
Come on in, family.
You checking on your channel?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay. Let me see. Make sure this is coming in full clean. Now that's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we in here working as usual, late night. We gotta teach the ball. But it's us versus everybody, black folks. I know a lot of times we want to think that, you know, everybody's on the same side as us. But that's not the case, man. The black folk, and then around us is everybody. You know, if you were in school, if you ever got jumped, you know what I mean? You got a circle of people around you just about to whoop your ass. That's what black folks got going on, man. It's us. When in school, if you ever got jumped, you know what I mean? You got a circle of people. There you go. It's us versus everybody. I don't know, this color, y'all feeling this color? I don't know, you change the color. Let's see.
As you can see, equipment, we got the level up. So let's change the color. We're going to change the frequency in here for a little bit. Let's see how that's looking.
It's on the other side.
Oh, I should have to do it. Yeah, it's a little 1-2 step. But that look clean right there. I leave it like that. That look kind of clean right there. That's fine. All right, so yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, let's get those likes up, family. Shout out to all the moderators in the building. Huge platform. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Both channels.
Link. So I'm tired of hearing people think that black folks are supposed to work with everybody. Especially they be throwing y'all all brown. People hit me with that all brown people. I'm with you. Not really, I'm lying. It's really about us, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, oftentimes people just like, yo, we gotta work with everybody. Let's, pair up. And I think that's a lot of times because we used to be Christians and shit like that. I mean, people just was used to just trying to be,
Indeed.
Nice to everybody, some Christian shit. We're supposed to love everybody. Man, listen, man, I don't talk about my love is reserved. That's it. Straight like that. Talking about loving everybody and shit. The hell is wrong with y'all? We need to focus on black folk. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It gets a little tricky when it comes to just focusing on black folk too, because then you got the Judases, you know what I'm saying, the infiltrators, you know what I mean. You got people that are kind of coming to the mix. You feel me? So we still got to be skeptical of our own people at times. You know, this is a reality. You know, but still, for our people, you see what it is.
Even the Judases, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to come up. That's just part of the situation.
Mm-hmm. It's inevitable.
It's inevitable, but we still got to deal with us. At least we ain't dealing with white folk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can see them a mile away. Right?
We got to deal with us. That's just what it comes down to. You know, building up our people, focusing on our businesses, our health. You know, we got the health guru right here. I mean, our media, our babies. So that way, everything we do, you know what I mean, can be highlighted and developed and built upon.
Yeah, family. And I think that's another thing we need to do as far as pulling our money together, working with our economics, and because we clearly see something's happening with the economy. The global economy is shifting and things of that nature. So, and black people are at the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I mean? For some reason. You know what I mean? We know the reason. But the point is that we gotta start, like you said, working together, unifying where we can actually, you know what I mean, level up together. And that could come in where we start literally supporting our businesses. There's so many black-owned businesses around that a lot of folks still don't know about. We just found a black-owned plant store not far from where our other location is in Bed-Stuy, but nobody knows about it. I mean, there's a lot of different ones that we have to keep seeking for, and I feel like those businesses need to be supported, and they need to be working in tangent with other black-owned businesses, and so we can literally start building our own, like our own nation, our own place where we can shop and do what we need to do, build our own social media platform so we ain't got to deal with YouTube and the sensories and all that stuff. Like, there's a whole bunch of things that we need to start implementing. You feel me? If it's not going to be for us, we can leave it down for our generation, the generations to come, our children, because that needs to happen, because we need to start doing for ourselves. And we're already doing it. We already have a platform for doing those things, Zayeks and Movement. We got education, we got music, got health. You feel me? These are the stages that will help build this community that we're literally trying to build from the ground up, boots on the ground. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing. Zayeks the Movement. You know what I mean? We're going to be in ATL soon too. Expansion.
Us versus everybody. And for the youth that might watch this and because I know they feeding everybody this whole kumbaya, let's all be in the same pot together. And it's like, nah, B, we got to focus on black folk. Because the second we lose sight of that vision, you know what I mean? Because the vision, the people think the vision is the ability to see. No, it's also what you're looking at. You know what I mean? So that we lose sight of that vision, that goal, to be able to say, we want to be here. In order to get here, we got to focus on black folks. We got to be consistently delving into accountability, delving into responsibilities, delving into understanding what it is going to take to get us to that next level. So that takes absolute focus. I love the concept of absolute focus, where you just, no disrespect to anybody else, but I'm really focused on me right now and us. And if you respect me, you should just respect that. We got to get our communities built up. We got to get our families stronger. We got to get our economic situation to a better space. We want to get the black community to a spot where we can compete in all different forms of industry or different categories of industry. But that's not going to happen if we sitting there focused on trying to join everybody else's band.
Mm-hmm. We got to have our own band.
Yeah, we got to get our own guitars, make our own shit. And I know that's just...
I think that's another thing that, jobs and the corporate system has done as far as taking people away from focusing on themselves. They've been applying all this energy, exerting all this energy into something else that's outside of them, outside of what they need to do for themselves. That's another reason why I even got into being an entrepreneur. I'm like putting all this energy into something that's not me. You feel me? It's just for somebody else. I need to focus on me, focus on myself, focus on what I need to do, focus on my family, focus on building. You know what I mean? If you work at Macy's, y'all, trust me, your name will never be on the top of that building. That's just the reality. So how about you work on something that's for you and for your name? You know what I mean? And now we're just leveling that up. Like we want to do it for our people. You know, we want to focus on our people and make sure that our people are set. So if you don't like us for that, you should get off the channel.
Pretty much. And so we can't. It doesn't make sense to be, or rather, you can tell people we're not focused on the prize of Black empowerment, Black success, when every day they're just, finding the opportunity to nitpick on Black issues, Black challenges, and it's a consistent blame, black, the Black woman, black man, black, versus, understanding what it's going to take to get us to that next space. Take us to the spot where we can be empowered. And that comes from having that competitive personality. It's us versus everybody, boy.
Yeah, that competition mentality.
You don't like that, but that's just what it is. There's not enough food on the planet for everybody. Because we're not eating right. So there's no way there's enough food on the planet.
Yeah.
If we're not eating right, how there's enough food on the planet? So evidently, there's some equilibrium issues. So we can't, I don't understand. I don't understand. So,
well, family, if you get into agriculture, you start growing your own food, hopefully you'll have food for you and your family. But if you continue to eat all the processed stuff and you're going to be in the stores, like you said, food for everybody. Feel me? What I like to say is food is supposed to be for free. I don't understand why you got to pay for something that's supposed to be sustaining your life, because if you don't eat, people won't be here. So like it should, like nature will produce the food for you, family, but that's another thing of re-education that we got to get into too, when it comes to the food. Like Q says, we be eating death. You know what I mean? See how I put myself in there with y'all family? I said we eat death.
It's a we. A damn sure is a we. And it's not, and think about, the us versus everyone mentality. When you go into a Dunkin' Donuts and see in the middle of a white neighborhood or Black neighborhood and see nothing but Indians in there, that's us versus everybody mentality. When you go to a Spanish store and see nothing but Cubans, they're not even hiring Dominicans or Puerto Ricans, that's us versus everybody. When you see Jamaicans or anybody that's just like, well, we got to do us, because it's us versus everybody, that's what it is. And so in Brooklyn, I learned that definitely from the Caribbean folks. Like, because it was like, It was pocketed, but it was pocketed versus it's us, Black folk, versus everybody. Now that's, permeating around a lot more through the community, and it's easy to everybody understand, like, it's really Black folks versus everybody. And if you don't understand that, then you try to twist it. You know what I mean? And it happens. People get shit twisted all the time. And that's on us to wake your ass up. Like, hold on, boy. You got it twisted. Let me fix that for you real quick. It's us versus everybody. And you don't got to be rude. Just kindly go to the next resume. There's plenty of Black people. The last Black person messed up, go find another one. The Dominican store in the corner, they have a reservoir of Dominican dudes who come in and replace anybody who messes up. Since we've been here, Zaya's, we've maintained how many dudes died? The same team down there. It might have been maybe 3-4 people that came in and out. That store, what? A week they replacing a Dominican dude. You get caught stealing, you back in DR. You don't listen to the boss, you back in DR. You're not doing this, you back in DR. You then they're gonna say, you know what, man, listen, I'm done with Dominicans. Nope. Yo, Primo, send me another one. Yeah, yo. And then when he gets back to the country, you beat his ass, okay? You come up here and you fucking stealing, man. You beat his fucking ass, you send me his cousin.
Okay.
That's it. They're not gonna go and find a whole man.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. They're not gonna hit you with the, yo, go get me a Haitian. What? They're gonna look at you like you crazy. Yo, why don't you bring a Haitian in? What?
They gonna hit you with the man. Listen.
What? No, you gonna get a black person. You see what I'm saying? Black person fucked up. All right, next black person. My ex-girlfriend fucked up. New black female. You know what I'm saying? My ex-boyfriend fucked up. You go get a new boyfriend or husband, whatever it is. You don't say, oh, you know what? My last 3 boyfriends was black. They fucked up. I'm done with black men. What?
Oh, man. There you go.
Oh,
that's where
man.
it starts.
I was messing with these 3 black girls cheated on me. So all black women is no good. I'm done with black women. 3 black women cheated on me. I'm done with y'all. Y'all ain't no good, man. The hell is wrong with you, man? You go find another black woman. Stupid. Simple.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's when I see that at times, it seems like some dudes may have some self. Not even just the dudes, vice versa. Women, you know, they blaming black men. You know, it's a balance, like we said last night on the last stream. You know, but they may have some self-esteem issues, or maybe something that's going on in them where they don't like themselves. They don't have that self-love. You know, because for a black man, you know, I know unless you didn't have your mom around, or it was a single dad, you loved your mother. You feel me? She was there. You know what I mean? So it's like, wouldn't you, or you would more innate to find a woman like your mom that looks like your mom, you know, and you would want to produce children that look like you. You feel me? Or would be in that same. It's gonna be so much confusion. But like I said, the self-love, a lot of people are lacking that, and that could also be genetic memory from slavery. It's another thing that we spoke on last night too. A lot of self-esteem issues, though, man. That self-love issue, which is why they will use that as a catalyst to be like, yeah, I dealt with 3 black women. They was all crazy, or they was all acting like something else, and then I got with this white girl, and boom, that was it. She was in, or vice versa, dude. Like, yeah, this black girl is crazy, man. You feel me? I'm sorry. The girl was like, yeah, the black brother, he's wild and he's acting like this, so he's doing all that. I can't deal with guys. Oh, you get that too. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff. You feel me? But when they go to the interracial side, man, it causes so much confusion for the child that's growing up, you know, and they didn't even choose that, you know, because I see it. We see it. You know, we do run a school. We work with a lot of children. So we see and we deal with a lot of other different families, you know. And I've been educated for over a decade, you know what I mean? So I've seen this stuff hands-on. So I know, you know what I mean? This is not me talking about somebody. I've seen, like, it's not good. It's not. You know, and the parents have to explain this stuff to the children, you know what I mean, in certain ways. And yeah, man, so us versus everybody, right back to the topic. That's what we're saying, because it's like, you know, we can't be using these things as excuses to find ourselves outside of our race. You know what I mean? Like, this black female, she's giving you some hardship. All right, cool. Let me find me another queen over here. Hey, you might go from the light skin to the dark skin. Still black though. You feel me? But you know what I mean? We want to make sure that we still keep it in within ourselves, because we have to build up ourselves up. You know what I mean? We need to build up this nation. You know what I mean? And we are doing that. We also need your help. You feel me? To help this thing, help us so you can help yourselves, and help yourself so you can help us. You know what I'm saying? Because we are helping ourselves so we can help you. We educating, you know what I mean, over 200 kids, well, just about 200 students. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we're doing so much. We got the studio downstairs. You feel me? We healing the community. Got balance healing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of different things that we're doing for the community. Make sure you go to those websites and those links. You know what I'm saying? DamoJOAT.com, DesiredInstitute.org. Moderators, you feel me? Drop those links in the chat. You know what I'm saying? See, this is why you need like a team of moderators because they already know links is already set. You feel me?
Oh, they don't get in there. It's just we randomly went off.
Yeah, definitely. But don't worry, family. But yeah, us versus everybody, us versus everyone. Our black people need to wake up. We in the age of awakening, right? You know, the information is here for everybody. Google, you got your phones, these smartphones, everything. So there's no excuse now. There's no reason why you don't know anything. But there's a lot of distractions with these same tools, right? You can be using the phone to distract you. You can be using the phone to actually, you know what I mean, do some research, do your due diligence, and find out a whole bunch of shit that you're going to be applying to your life. Knowledge without application is useless. So you need to apply that knowledge so you can get the experience. All right, so you're gonna learn, family. So, us black folk, definitely we need to make sure that we are staying together. You feel me? Building up these businesses, opening up more businesses. You feel me? There's so, like I said earlier, so many, a plethora of black businesses out there in all different states. When we went on tour, maybe 3 years ago. Every state we went to, we was like, vlogging, doing different, and promoting the black-owned businesses. And I remember one of the ideas I had, I was like, like there should be like the black-owned store that was in Maryland should be connected with the black-owned store that's in Texas. I know people was probably, we didn't go to Texas, we was in Kentucky, or one of those stores. But we went to so many different states. But the point is like, yeah, they should be connected so they can be sending each other products. They may be products that they have in Maryland and they don't have in Atlanta, so it's like, all right, cool, well, let's kind of work together, work in tangent with each other, so it's like, all right, you got this, and that's how we build. So when people come out there, you feel me, and then they already know where to go when they're coming from this state, like, when you going here, because you might be from New York, you vegan, you want to go to Wyoming, and you don't know where the vegan spots is at, but guess what? The black-owned vegan spots at that. Remember, us versus everybody. So, but you might be in a black-owned spot out here. We just give you an example. Vador, vegan spot out here in Brooklyn. They already letting like, oh, when you go to this state or this state and this state, these are black-owned restaurants. You feel what I'm saying? That's us working with each other. So it's like, all right, cool. I already know when I'm traveling, I'm going here because it's black owned and it's a vegan spot. You feel me? If you want to go to a studio and you looking for or whatever it is, but I think you guys get the point. I was going to use the analogy. So you guys get the point. We got to start working with each other so our businesses can really start flourishing. So we can really start supporting and the money can start going into them. And we got to make sure it's circulating amongst us. Has to circulate amongst us. We're the only race, only ethnicity on the planet where our money stays with us for less than 6 minutes. I know you've all heard this before. If not, now you're hearing it now. So it's like 6 minutes. We can't keep our money in our community for longer than that because we always spending outside. We always leaving the community. We're always looking for somebody else to spend with. So when you go to McDonald's, you ain't spending with a black person. When you go to Quad, you ain't spending with a black person. Make sure you put in the Zayek Studios. Great. When you go to Macy's, you ain't spending with a black person. Gotta go athletics. Shout out to athletics. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta support our own family. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Well, man, I'm sharing on social media to get some of that up.
A lot of comments in here though. I see.
But yes. So watch everybody else and how they do it, man. If you see, you might lean back. Oh, focus.
My bad.
Pull it up on your phone.
You're right.
Yep. So they are definitely taking advantage of the race first mentality, and we need to as well. You know what I'm saying? When you really when you're not to use words like that, but if you really calculate the the effect of just including everyone in your spoils. Every time you win, you're taking somebody other ethnic group into the party. Like, yeah, come in and party with us. So let's just look at it like there's a club, right? And the building capacity is like our success, so to say, or a means of doing. And the more black people we put in there, the more concentrated the capacity is of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you dilute what you're filling the building with, then it's not a clear solution. I'm mixing terms of chemistry and stuff like that. So we want to concentrate the capacity of the solution, right? By what? Focusing on the elements that we're putting inside of what we're building. I think that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So, and so, wait, I was goody, was cracking. We gotta put the link in the chat if y'all want to come upstairs. Yo, wait, how that looking? City Cool was goody. City Cool was good, bro.
City Cool. And I don't got a vegan restaurant yet, man. But that'll be the plan. Balance healing.
You Google out your Facebook. And that's what we gotta have. So on your left, when we do this tomorrow, whatever, that side you got your laptop, Facebook. I got my Facebook laptop. The third person got it there. And we gotta do this around 7:30. An attack on Facebook. You know what I mean? And see how much you can get it to.
Late night hours,
mm-hmm. Yeah, but we're still working on getting the logistics of the streams right.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is, what we focus on is largely tied to what we're doing. You know what I mean? And concentration effects. I was talking to shout out to Irene Yvette, and she was like, we got to get Black YouTube to work together more. And I'm like, yo, it is. Zyx is largely a product of Black YouTube. He's here because of Black YouTube. Sanetta, a lot of people I met online was because of Black YouTube. Michi is always promoting this. I met Irene off of Black YouTube. O'Shea's always promoting this. And it's across the board from rappers. Look, we got Hip Hop is Wild in here. Hip Hop is Wild promotes Zyx Institute, Zyx the movement. So Black YouTube is already doing it. Now it's other ways of creating the power, and so power is a result of work and potential, so to say, and something's so if you have a potential energy, but you don't work it, you're not getting no power out of anything. Mm-hmm. And so what we did with the Institute was find a way to take the potential of all these people on the internet and put it together in a machine that garnishes the full potential of the people involved. And so we're able to reach, a large number of students with little to no resources, all because of the way it's organized. And yes, of course, it could be better. There's lots of kinks and different stuff like that, but it's working. You see what I mean? And so that's one example of taking advantage of the potential. And it wouldn't be something that could come into fruition if we were focused on working with little Billy and Becky and Rodi and now whatever other people and what's the Chinese name? Ken?
Ken from where?
Bodashu? Huh? Bodashu? Bodashu? What's the Asian name?
Kenshi? I don't know.
Kenshi? Shotokan?
Well, that's Shotokan is a style of karate.
Somebody in the chat, write an Asian name in there. Yen. No, that's Yao. An African name. Is it too?
Yao?
Yao?
Yao Ming?
Yao.
Yao.
Ming.
Yao. Say that. Yao.
Yao.
You gotta do Ming.
Ming.
Yao.
Ming.
Yao Ming.
Ming.
Yao Ming?
Yao Ming.
I said Smith. He's stupid.
Oh man.
What's the Asian names? Where?
What, Smith? He says Smith is an Asian name. Lee. Lee is definitely an Asian name.
Lee.
Yeah, we're not gonna be mixing Lee up with our little Raekwons. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Nah, Raekwon though, we need to focus on Raekwon, man.
Well, we got some black leads too.
We got some black Lees.
Yeah.
Chang.
No, back in the day.
No, that's
the
what-
old
that's
name,
what-
like Henry Lee.
No, but that's when we was focused
That's
on being
right.
Asian. That's what we was confused in the 80s, and we was watching mad fighting movies and thought we was supposed to be Chinese and shit. We thought we was Asiatic. I come from Asia. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's her name that were
No, that's their real name. Some people.
some Bruce Leroy, right? What was
Oh nah, yeah, that's
Catch a bullet
The gold
with your
that's
teeth.
that exploitation TV.
You look, somebody in there said their middle name is Lee. So yeah, we're gonna take Lee out. Fuck that. We
Yeah.
making Lee black.
That is black.
Fuck that. Lee is black.
Mhm.
Yen is black. Fuck that. They getting Yao
Yeah.
Ling, Yao Ming,
Kim.
Kim. No, Kim Kardashian, right? Little Kim.
A lot of their name is Kim too. It's like
Kim Lee.
How they going into how Chow? Wait, that's a Chow.
Kim Lee.
No, they stores be a Young Chung
That's
Kao.
my friend's
Chow.
name. His name is Kim Lee.
This is
Chow.
mad racist right
My
now.
friend's
Bad
name is
prejudice,
Kimberly.
right? At this
Yeah.
point, we want you to know that our sponsors do not co-sign this form of comedy. And if you are, this is just jokes. Like, come on, Asian people make fun of black people all the fucking time. I had to show my students that anybody's kids watch anime, make sure you show them how Asian people think of black people. Blackface is like big comedy in Korea, Japan, all these places. So don't get titled up in your fucking underwear and shit because Q is making fun of Sung Young. Was it Sung Young Boy?
Soo Young.
Yo, Soo Young. No, but Sung Young.
Rush Hour?
But Sung Young Boy. That's what.
Who's that?
That's what the Chinese people, the Chinese pedophiles, be like, what they want to eat? Sung Young Boy.
Oh nah. Some young. Oh. Oh no.
Information man. What up, King? How's it looking? We're working on the look. We want black YouTube in our little sector to look a lot cleaner.
Yeah, how y'all like the quality?
You know what I'm saying?
Quality, you see the level up. You know what I'm saying? Fucking clean. Shout out to all the moderators in the building. Shout out to all the family. Peace to the
We
chat.
start promoting in like a week. Like I'm gonna really start going hand with the promotion. We got to get the thumbnail stuff working up, you know. But
Don't worry, that's gonna be light. That's easy work. Thumbnail stuff.
and like Asia's more than China, just so y'all didn't know. So like I fuck with Black Asia. Because most of Black Asia is not in China. You know what I mean? So, you know, South Asian is
Bro,
Black
we was the first samurais. I said this last night on the stream, bro. We was first doing all that. First everywhere. First
She said she's half Korean. That's what's up. See?
See? There we go.
I mean, we everywhere. She's mixed. It's all good. Cambodians, I ain't gonna lie. Cambodians is all over Brooklyn. Shout out my man Dave, man. You know what I mean? Billy B. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. What was my little man name that got my man Henry? And Cambodians is all over Brooklyn. That's a fact. You're not from Flatbush if you don't got no Cambodian friends.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's it. Or at least from my side of Flatbush, they deep over there. And that's a fact. They're Cambodians. But let's not get their black confused. They're Cambodian. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to a Cambodian nail salon or a motherfucking spot, you're going to see mad. Now, it depends on the hood. The hood gets it a little confused. Because you'll go find a hood Karen and all she fucks with is black people. You'll go find a hood, you know, Lee, or what name we said to use.
Some young boy.
You'll find one of those dudes and they motherfucking be around them with black. So we're not going to get those people mixed up with the reality of the population that they're from. They don't fuck with us. We don't fuck with you. We only fuck with black folk. You know what I mean? Now, if we can meet up and do business and be cool, you know what I'm saying? On an individual level, yeah, no problem. But It's black only over her. I'm saying? Simple. That's it. Black man, black woman, black empowerment.
Yeah, family, nothing more, nothing less than that, man.
Yeah, they don't fuck with dark skinned people anywhere. So we understand the plight.
Yeah, the color code.
Yeah, the color code is real. Shout out to white folks for the color code, man. Another great invention that white people brought to the planet. Fucking the color code. Yo, somebody, I don't know what's going on in the chat, but y'all got the chat. So yes, make sure tomorrow at like, what day is it? Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Well, today's technically Thursday since it's at 12, but yeah.
All right, so tomorrow, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, going live. Definitely 9 o'clock tomorrow, going live. We want to see if we can set it up with the family. So we're working on the setup because I want to be able to go live with the team, do more individual uploads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there's things you want to, I can't stand doing that fucking current event shits, but
I mean, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, why not? You know, the whole shit that's going on with, you know, the Meghan Markle situation. Yeah, I know. I didn't even know who the shorty was until I heard like it was like coming up on YouTube and shit. But that's the lady that's with the dude from the UK, the royal family. I
don't even know why everybody talking about that shit is whack.
But that's no, because it was basically there was like the royal family was saying that like you know they don't want her babies. No, they don't want her babies to come out dark. They was like, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Meghan Markle's supposedly, like, she's half black, too, with the white dude. So he's like, yeah, the grandparents, the royal family was like, yeah, they don't want their family coming out, their baby coming out looking dark.
But the reality is, they're homeless.
Yeah.
And was living in Tyler Perry's crib.
Yeah.
A black man saved her old cracker-loving ass. Let's understand that.
I didn't even know that.
Yep, I read that yesterday. I was like, hold up, we just gonna slip past the fact that Tyler Perry is housing the royal family. A man who was a homeless black man 20 years ago in his car, you know what I'm saying, is giving the royal family residence right now because they homeless. Why the fuck that isn't top story? I don't give a fuck about what?
The Queen of England is homeless.
No, Henry, whatever this fucking punk is.
Oh, wait, Meghan Markle?
One of the princes.
Yeah, they canceled them. They cut off all their security.
Oh, yeah.
And he gave them security. Ain't nobody looking for y'all. With the royal family, so the only people that want to kill him is the royal family. They're giving him residence and security. You know what I mean? I want to shout him out for that. But there's so much homeless people, so many homeless people in the country. So many prominent black people who lives would change. Marsha, you and I is chilling. Damo, you and your queen is chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how lit we would be if Tyler Perry let us stay in his crib? Black only. That woman went with the fucking white side, and then their white side kicked their ass out because she got a little, and she's barely on the black side. She's barely. A quarter.
Barely, y'all.
And gonna bring that over here, like that story corny. See what I mean? So I gotta start doing my little one. So like, man.
No, but that's good, you know, because when we talk about, I just learned something new today. Talk about some of this current event shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we building. And there's some other shit. They fucking just fired fucking, what's that dude name? Because he was oh yeah, it's because of that. That's why it was so big. The dude got fired. I can't remember his name. Pierce. I think it's called Pierce Morgan. He's like a talk show host guy or whatnot, but he was making remarks about Meghan Markle and shit, like blasting her, like OD, like, you know, just going in. You know what I mean? White guy. But then they, you know, they fired his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, that cancel culture is corny too.
They canceled that.
I love this way. You can't cancel me.
They cancel themselves too. You know what I'm
can't
saying?
cancel us over here. You can cancel these nuts. What the fuck is you talking about? Cancel you, kick rocks.
But that's another reason why I feel that we need our own platform when it comes to, YouTube or streaming. You feel me? Like, we're going to keep, this is another thing, Facebook obviously is not going to, well, I don't even want to say that, put that in the air. But, we start our own stuff and then, we'll build it to the point, it don't even got to be on that kind of level. As long as it's for us, you know what I mean? It'll only be for black folks. So technically, Facebook and all that other stuff would be for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? This would technically be just for us so we can really get our message out. You know what I'm saying? So we can really speak what we need to speak on and build how we need to build without being censored, without having to deal with all the censorship and all the, the flags. Nah, none of that,
Whole lot of hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Even as somebody, I saw that randomly in there. How do I afford to live in New York City?
That's what I'm saying.
A whole lot of hustling. But even back to that part, the us versus everybody. When Zyx was being started years ago, it was like the first Zyx 1. I had my crib. My parents gave me the crib, and the dudes I was with in Zyx before Dotton, everybody here, and we were all working at jobs trying to figure out how to get a crib. And then when my parents left me the apartment, I had a job to pay for the apartment, so I was never in the apartment. You know what I'm saying?
That's New York life.
And then I was like,
never in your house.
And then I was like, I'm trying to get a hustle right. And then when I started engineering, I was like, hold up, I can do this in my crib. And the mentality of us having like talents that we can live off of and garnish towards ourselves, that really started to take forth. And so the studio, is like the farm. Like, so farming is to me, in black homesteading, where like, not what white folks did, but we take our space and we make our space profitable for us. And we empower ourselves through the space we have. Mm-hmm. And so to me, Zyx, an apartment, was the space that we used to get empowered. And then from there, it just grew to become way more than that. It was like one room in the apartment. That was one room studio, music studio. Then it turned into both rooms as a music studio. Then it turned into the middle room with the lounge room and the video editing room. Then it was like, hold up, we need a whole nother one of these. And it's like, all right, cool. Then it was like, that second one didn't work, but this one is working. Then the Institute was like, all right, we got a space to do a classroom. And then we did an interview, and then he came through, and then other people came through, and then it was like, you know what? Why don't we make the whole floor for this? You know what I mean? And then we still focused on us and our plate, and that was going to Atlanta, and it's just expanding. And so while we were doing this session, Live was like doing this live stream. Live is doing a session downstairs. His wife is promoting, the balance healing stuff. My queen's right there. Dot's editing this stuff. Quando just left. The students all getting ready for class. Like,
we actually had one of the students in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you go to bed, you got class in the morning.
Yeah. So that's. Yo, City Cool, you and I, what we came up with, City Cool, was a plan that to this day is unmatched. City Cool, I miss you, bro. You my bro. We had a fallout for,
City Cool.
I'll be honest, you know why we had a fallout.
Oh, man.
But putting that to the side, man, I have a lot of respect for you. You helped me learn a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot. Like, I would not know what I know with electrical engineering and what I want to do with STEM. I would not say I wouldn't, but you really helped me get to that next stage. And what you helped do with the movement while you was involved at that time, how you was involved, was no joke. So the Black Plan that he's talking about, we actually changed it to Operation Resurgence. There's no equivalent. I hear me saying that City Cool helped me come. We did that. I was my idea. Who gives a fuck about what idea it was? And we did that. And it's grown since when he was involved. But like he said in the thing, it was our Black plan for Black people, Black agenda, an agenda that's centered around us. And it was funny because when I got with Michi has the Black agenda. So literally this week, Sadiku, when Michi comes up here, we're actually going to be going over that plan and really lining in it. Because to this day, Sadi, and everybody listening, nobody has a plan that's anywhere near matched what we have in Operation Resurgence. And it's sad because there's so many people that really profess to have an idea what to do for the Black community. And Sadiku and I did that in minutes. Like, we did that in no time. And what the idea before, when I get into it, was like, yo, we can do this. And we can actually develop stuff that can help the community out. So again, shout out to you, Sadiku. Powerful plan. And again, it's about us versus everybody and being realistic. And that's why being, as an engineer, I'm an old engineer, but I'm, all types of engineer and whatever stuff, you think about deducing. You deduce the situation to get to the solution. And when I hear a lot of people talk, they normally try to go after the solution first, but they didn't deduce the logistical issues that would produce the solution. And so, for example, if you're having static in your playback in your studio, and you automatically think it's one thing versus saying, all right, let me isolate each component, check for, issues in the sound, and then from there, I'll be able to go and, figure out which one and where the static is coming from. That's deducing. So you remove each part until you deduce where the actual issue is, and now you can solve. That's much of what we're doing in the community, and what's much is where the mindset is being brought to now with how we're going to be attacking the community. It's all about understanding the situation to create real world solutions. And our communities at the onset of that, where a lot of times before we were just focused on talking. And
they're doing too much talking now. Man.
Too much talking, not enough work, and then the people who were working weren't doing enough talking, so they focus on working.
Yeah.
And then,
but we're kind of a product of that now. You see us talking, but trust me, we working. You know what I mean? But we gotta talk so you guys can know what we're doing. Because guess what? If we're not talking, then you guys kind of won't get the message. We want to let you know. We want to inform you guys on all the great works that we're doing and how you can be a part of that. And so we can actually build this community up. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got a lot of talkers that got to get the gap and no foundation, nothing built, nothing that they're just talking on the platform, just chilling. Got the camera up and the mic. Okay, but so where can we go to get some stuff done? You got a place, you got a location I can come and see you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, or all these little things that, people are just talking, just selling people a dream. And because Black folks are looking for a savior. They're looking for somebody to save them. You know what I mean? And, that's why it's us versus everybody. And another thing that we all learned getting into this consciousness was know thyself. Right, so you need to know thyself, and if anything you're looking for a savior, you can save yourself. Save your family. Do what you need to do for you, and then guess what? Once all that's done, like if everybody's having that same mentality, we all will rise up. Instead of us being dependent. You know what I mean? Like stop being dependent and waiting for somebody else. And if you're gonna be having somebody talk you to death and sell you the dream and make you feel that that's good for you. You know what I mean? And then you're going to be a byproduct of that. You know what I mean? So our people just need to keep working together. We're stronger as a fist and a finger. Always keep saying that. So we need to come together, you know what I'm saying? Just like what we're doing in this movement at Zyx. I don't even think like to the level of what we're doing, especially with the education. Nobody's doing that. Like, we was already doing the remote learning before COVID happened. You know what I mean? We was already doing that. We was already servicing parents in all the states in this country. You know what I mean? And then we went international. You know what I mean? So we was already on that vibe, on that frequency of educating children online remotely before COVID. I gotta say that. So when that happened to the educational system, when they had to transition to that, it was horrible, right? The public school system is done, okay? Just like the economy, the dollar, physical dollar is going away. That's got to be done too. So that's what happened in 2020. It's literally a shift. It's a paradigm shift. And we're living through that. We're living in history, y'all. Like, we're literally seeing the change happen right now in front of our eyes. And your children are growing up in it. And guess what? When they get 10 years, 20 years from now, they'll be used to whatever was to come, while we're thinking like, oh yeah, remember when those things was going down? You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get with the times, because we gotta see that it's coming. The age of awakening. All the information is out, family. We gotta be able to do our research, do our due diligence, and get all the information that's privy to us so we can apply it. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna keep listening to people, you know what I mean? Like, you're listening to us right now, right? You're listening, but take the knowledge that we're saying, do your research, do your due diligence, look up the stuff, you feel me, and apply it so you can actually change what you need to do in your life. You feel what I'm saying? Like eating better. Like you said earlier, like the food, right? But I'm saying to you, look, food's supposed to be free. If you want to start eating healthy, right, and you want to start putting what's right inside of your body, right, so you can bring vitality back to your cells, you want to bring your body back to equilibrium and homeostasis, what are you going to do? If you're going to constantly keep eating pork, chicken, turkey, starch, processed foods, all those different things, we already know what those things cause. I don't need to tell you, right? Because if you know better, you do better, right? But we have this mentality, it's a self-love thing. You think it just has to deal with you going interracial? Nah. Q said the other day, fat people don't love themselves. How could you look like that and love yourself? I'm not saying that. but I do see the sentiment. I do see where the statement is coming from, even though it was a joke. But it's like, yeah, self-love. Like, you know, you want to put what's right inside of you. Food is medicine, not the drugs, not the pharmaceuticals that the people are giving you behind the counter. That is not medicine. Those are drugs that are literally changing your body, changing your system, altering your insides. Literally, your body. You know, do you even know what your body has to do to digest those pills? You know what I'm saying? Or how it has to notice it so it can actually absorb what's in it? Because if it did, most of the time it will see it as foreign. It will cause you to throw up. So they have to add something in those things so your body can then think. So look that up too. Think about this stuff. So every time you pop a pill in your body, think about what you're doing to your body versus going to nature, doing what your ancestors did. We want to be talking about praising our ancestors, doing all the stuff for our ancestors, but we ain't even doing half the stuff that they were doing in that aspect or in that light. You know what I'm saying? We can't do everything they did, because guess what? Our ancestors did make mistakes. So we have to look at those things and know what we got to do to get better from that. You know what I'm saying? But it's us versus everybody, family. You know what I mean? Talk about it.
Somebody said what even the half breeds segment. So I go case by case with people who are biracial. For example, Black Mama in the chat, she's half Korean. Michi's half white. I go case by case. I'm not going to assume you with us. I'm going to let you, really expose whether or not you're with us. That's just pretty much how I go with that says. Now, that's for adults and children. But I'm going to leave it like that. I ain't going to say that. I'm going to leave it there. Because, you got these 2021 babies, 2020 babies, like, come on, son, your parents is coons, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you making interracial babies in 2021? Like, you're the furthest person away from it's us against everybody. You're on the we can do it. Let's we all have the same blood. We're all red blooded. Fuck out of here. My blood black. My piss black. My shit black. Shit me. So if you don't piss black and your blood ain't black, we not the same, species. See? And that's why I love you, Black Mama. That's respect. She said, I'm not tripping because our Black family has to go hard to preserve Black families with Black dad and Black mothers because it's under attack. My feelings are not more important than the cause. That, you see what the fuck she wrote? Her feelings are not more important than the cause. Yo, I've had so many interracial people, and that's why I fuck with Michi, Irene, and people like that. You heard what she said? Her feelings are not important than the cause. She respects the mission. I bet Jensen have a Rudy Brown one time.
You see Brown one time? Oh, see? That's the brown one.
Oh, it's different.
You see the brown one, son?
You got the black ones. So yeah, that's real shit. And so I've had a lot of interracial people come at me and like, what about my mom? Fuck your mom, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Q, so you blacker than me? Yup. Yup, my parents is both black. It is what it is. Yes, I also am a product of, you know, the atrocities of slavery. So I do have other shit in my bloodline, like Irish, I think like 8 generations ago or 7 generations ago. You know what I'm saying? That's beyond me. But if I go back 5 generations black, baby, and so do my kids, and my kids is definitely what you back they would call, you know, my son, my little twin, and my little baby butter, you would call them high yellow. They would be considered high yellow. Yeah, my sons are not hot. They're not yellow though. Well, he's not really yellow, but Jahlil's yellow. He would be like, that's yeah. They would call Asian. They used to call him. He looks just like my cousin Asian. And yeah, they would call super light skin, and like that's they 5, 6 generations black. My son's straight black, so I don't play the color game. Like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I joke, hella joke. I'm dark skinned, it's hella in my head. My man Dot, let me turn the camera up to him. He doesn't recognize how light skinned he is. But that's just eternal jokes. But I don't play with the light skin shit, dark skin shit. It's us versus everybody. Love your blackness. Chalk the choco, baby. Black is beautiful. Straight like that. So it's us. You know who's black. Yeah, I ain't mixed with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the camera is not properly focused. Am I in focus? I want to lean forward. It's going to change the focus.
Can you
Where's my phone? I need my phone. I need to go to my phone, yeah. But no, I have the focus set to the left because I had it set to Damo sitting here. So we were sitting right here, right?
Yeah, I was in right there.
Yeah, I had it set to the left. Am I focused on the camera? Is this looking crispy? We want Black Power to look wavy. Why should I put the RBG flag behind it looking nice and smooth? We might put the candles on the side with a little fist. We won't be going, we might go live in the style tomorrow, but now we working on the spot over here. Cause we're always in Brownsville. Brownsville's like that, the hub. Yo, Taz, what's goody, gang? How Taz, is it looking good? I told you I'm coming for motherfucking this dude's neck, man. We looking like we got you know what I'm saying? What do you call them shits? What do you call it? Sweet masculine? Yeah, because I feel like from when I looked at this camera, that's not clean focus right there. Let me see if I can fix that. Shit. Yeah, I can't tell if where the spot is at. I'll have to go behind the camera to fix it. So when Damo sits back down, I'll go back and readjust it because I feel like the focus is off. But yeah, Taz, you know what I'm saying? We going for that look, man. We want everybody to know that we good. Does it look good on the camera? Look good on y'all? Shout out to the chat. Let me know if it's from right Now I feel like I'm in focus. Yeah, that depth of field look good right there. That depth of field look good. You know what I'm saying? That look good right there. They look good in the chat. Let me know if it look good in the chat. Taz was goody. Shout out to everybody that's in there. Black first, all the time, every time. You know what I mean? Marcus Garvey, Pan African Power. You know what I'm saying? Ados, love, motherfucking foundational Black Americans, bang. You know what I mean? Black over everything, Black first. Shout out to all my gang members who's putting on for Black that's not killing each other. Shout out to all my freaking real right pro-Black freaking revolutionaries. Shout out to everybody that's putting on for Black above all. If it ain't Black above all, then we got it twisted, man. See the way that watch move when I do that? That look good. I gotta put my fronts on, man. You know what I'm saying? So they looking good. Like, nah, that Black over there crispy, man. Crispy. They swagging over there. They all they stuff looking right. All they credit clean. Everybody got a car. Everybody looking good. All their students is happy. Not all the students is happy. And that's just the reality of some things. But the ones who are, and the ones who aren't, you know, we working on them. But we are elevating. That's the focus, baby. Elevation. If you're not focused on elevating, I don't know what you are. Because it's us versus everybody, baby. Oh, that's what I forgot to plug in the wireless keyboard. You know what I'm saying? The wireless keyboard. But Taz, come on, you know it's us versus everybody. Like, you go to the corporate world, it's all of them against everybody else. Yo, Taz, good luck, man, because I forgot to bring up the chat. You see, once Taz sent in the super chat, people started super chatting. Yes, the super chat works. Let's not forget about that. Super chat definitely works. Shout out to Andrea. Shout out to the real Collins. Shout out to my brother Taz. Somebody put the GoFundMe in there. I got to shout out the brother who just did the GoFundMe. He just donated $500 this morning. Shout out to whoever that was. His name is on the GoFundMe. He's going to put the link in there. I don't got my wireless keyboard hooked up, so I will show that up there. But tomorrow we're going to do a thank you video to the toners, everybody that's been supporting. Damo's been selling out everybody. It's a circle, so like people know about Michi. Michi promotes the hell out of us. Sanetta knows about us. He promotes the hell out of us. Those people join the Institute. Boom. Then when they join the Institute, the people who teach in the Institute also have their own businesses. So then they do want to do what? Providing services to those people. You know, we got somebody who does hair. We got somebody who does food. We got somebody who does a studio. So it all connects into this little cipher. You see what I mean? Boom. Tamichi teaches. Tamichi's also in the Black business class. She's trying to work with helping with this part. Miss Irene is working with teaching, and we're trying to link up the Black YouTube together. It's all connecting together, man. Doc put the GoFundMe in there. We are less than $500 away, I believe, from $10,000. And we really got to go hard with that. I can't do this scamming shit. Oh, no, we're actually less than $600 away. So his name is Seth Jones. Shout out to Seth Jones. Shout out to Gwen B. Gwen B, Sister Gwen B, you know I love you, sis. She has been an avid supporter, you know, for the longest time. So shout out to you. And of course, everybody else. So this, let me see. Who that? Sherry's Heard. Ruth Jones. Yeah, Ruth Jones. Shout out Ruth Jones. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's what that's like.
Oh, I'm sit down.
Oh, you got oh yeah, you got the situation though.
No, I'm not. I'll get to you whenever you want to go away.
Oh, I heard. So yes, he put the link in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Guess who's back? Jack of all trades.
I ain't gonna lie, it would look dope with the TV behind us too. I like the brick wall. Watch me go live from the start.
Yeah, TV here, and then you could also put the logo there, or you can have stuff playing.
Mm-hmm. When we go live in the start, so we gotta go live tomorrow in the start.
Ooh.
You gotta go live.
No, you can have the videos playing in the background. All the videos. Everyone. All the videos. Mine, all the videos. Just just playing in the back. You know what I'm saying? But you see how it works for all of us to work together? If you don't know, now you know. Jack of all trades is here. Yes, I'm down with Jack of all trades. Shout out to everybody that's on the live tonight. We are shooting on my platform and we're shooting on Q's platform. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not on my platform, make sure you go subscribe. That's Download JOAT. Real simple, right? JOAT is for Jack of all trades because I do many things. You go on our page, you're gonna find out all those different things. Well, now I'm gonna say some things. I dance, do music, vocalist, and I'm also a certified naturopath. I teach health and nutrition at the Institute. So like Q was saying, so me and my wife, we have our own business, Balance Healing. And we provide health consultations. We provide a whole bunch of different health services. She's also a yoga master, Reiki. We do QMA bioscans for the body. We can tell you everything that's going on in your body, from what trace minerals you're lacking in to whether or not you're actually absorbing nutrients inside of your small intestines. Like we get real intricate to every bodily system. From my son is on live too. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of our students on this live stream. As you can see, we're educating the community, and you know what? And it's powerful. See, I got my son alive. You know what I mean? So he's also seeing stuff. He's up pretty late though, but big boy.
You better be in class tomorrow.
On time. Let him know. You know what I'm saying? But you see, we educating our babies and we got our families in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, well, look, I can't speak for nobody else, but I can speak for myself. You feel what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for myself. And I know that what I want to do, I'm loving what I'm doing. I left the system. We spoke that last night. Left the system not working for the man, not being a slave, and using, like Q said, a skill, right? Taking a skill of mine as a musician, as a dancer, as a performer, and turning that where I can fund myself and make my own money so I don't have to slave and I can actually be more involved with my family. And that also stemmed me to wanting to homeschool my children, because I knew that I didn't want to educate my babies or have them learning what the miseducation that's going on in the public school system. Met Q and now look. You know what I'm saying? So that's how our businesses, you know what I mean, kind of aligned and came together. You know what I mean? And then I was also a teacher. I was teaching in the public school system for almost 15 years, dance and music. And then I started teaching health the last 3 years. So when I connected with Q, it was like, yo, I teach, boom, boom, and I want to bring my son in there. You know what I mean? And then he's here. You know what I mean? So that's how we been working and moving together. And then, so that's how we brought out, that's how the movement can work together. That's how we can bring and align our businesses. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, there's so much stuff going on in Ziax. There's so much, it's just entrepreneurism everywhere. You know what I mean? Studio, t-shirt printing, you know what I mean? Video editing. You know what I mean? And now we got the school, the whole institute. And like Q was saying, there's so many parents that's involved with the institute that has their own businesses, that have their own businesses in their own rights to do so many things, and how we're all working together. We're our own separate community in a sense, but we want to be a community. You feel what I'm saying? Like we all working together, because it's literally us versus everybody. And when you look at other communities, y'all, they thriving. Look at the Jewish community, look at the Korean community, look at clearly the white community, the Caucasian community, but really look at our community and see what's really going on with us. What are we doing? Are we, you feel me? You know what I mean? Especially on an economic level. We live in a capitalistic society. You know what I'm saying? So we have to support each other. Speaking on supporting, you sharing screen?
Supporting, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Shout out to the
See the
sisters.
segue? Oh.
Joyce just donated $600. Shauna just donated $100, so that's $700 just now. Shout out to y'all, Joyce. Cool. You didn't have to do that, sis, but shout out to you. So we just broke the 10,000. So now we marching on to 11,000.
Drop the bomb.
We're gonna have the stream deck by next week. We're gonna have the stream deck, if not tomorrow, but the next couple of days we get the stream deck so we can have the sound effects and all those good things. And we can have that to shout out to the people that's been supporting. So that's definitely lit. We about to get to the 11,000. Who knows? We can get to the 15,000 even faster. And you see what it's going towards. Literally, this is going straight to pretty much expansion and maintenance of what we have. You know, we are with the enrollment, we've been able to sustain ourselves and expand, you know, at a constant pace. And your support is going to really make that happen, what we're doing in Atlanta. So we're beyond excited because Michi's pledging to do a lot of support and what we're going to be able to do with everything else. So we will be in Atlanta. We're just working on the logistics. So if you are in New York and you want to be a part of what we have going on, again, please email us, contact us, because we need more people. Yes, the real Island Callens. Mary Doc, can you put our address? Yeah, the address. Our address is public. Yeah, you can put it in there.
Yeah. Or you can Google it, Zyx,
Got it.
and then you can find it.
But yeah, so the support that we not just the work that we garnish to the world is an example of the support that people who have a Black first mentality, people who want to see Black first, Black people pushing, and the successes that we've been able to have, the challenges that we've overcome and that we're facing, and the shortcomings that we might have unfortunately had, all together coalesce to create a reality that you can have faith in. You know what I mean? It's not like, at the time when people were seeing like Black people do stuff and struggling, it's over with. You got tons of Black people online who are making money promoting Black empowerment. But what are they doing?
Watching.
You know what I mean? What are they doing? And so now, really, it's us, not just us, but we're one of the main people who have been able to organize and galvanize you. And so we need more of you. What we want to do what we're doing in New York, we literally have 2 locations. Like right now we're over here in Bed-Stuy there. We guerrilla. So we need people that's willing to work in the middle of the night. People that's like, the Zyx mentality is different. Like
Very.
very different. And so we grind differently. Somebody asked about how do we grind, like, yeah, it's different. So what we're bringing to Atlanta is the Zyx house. And so in Zyx, we have the music studios, t-shirt company, health, fitness, community services, and the Institute. And we're adding more. You see what I mean? Like, we're adding more. And when we go to Atlanta, we're going to be bringing our, the sciences on a whole nother level. Our research capabilities, research and experimentation, research and development, R&D. What we'll be able to do for our community with that focus is going to be unmatched and unparalleled. And it's all Black focused. And I love that right now around the country, that there's people doing it. And we got Black folks who got bread. Let's not get twisted. They got Black car companies starting now. You got Black people that's getting into tech. I just saw a Black bread business coming up. And the only way this is going to work is if we support it.
You even got Black dudes that got their own crypto, got their own chains, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But look, family, like I said earlier, I can only speak for myself. Look, you got Black-owned clothes. You feel me? I don't be going to the mall. You know what I'm saying? I be supporting my brothers and my sisters that make their clothes. You feel me? Like if I was to open this, another one, Black-owned. You know what I mean? Black-owned. Even in the kicks. You feel me? I support my people. Like, you know what I'm saying? The pants, same thing. Black-owned. You feel me? Like now we need, here's an idea. Find a need, fill it. So if I was to tell our people, that's the first rule of business, find it and fill it. We need some Black-owned boxes for the ladies. They need some Black-owned thongs and panties. We need some Black-owned undershirts. These are the things that people need, right? You need that.
Black condoms. We need a Black condom company.
Boy, you need that. people are going to use those things like toothpaste. Of course, there's some health toothpaste that people do, but these are the things that people are. It's a necessity for your life. Like, you feel me? You need that.
I don't know if the females using douches and shit, but yeah, some kind of female.
Something like that, right? Yeah.
They have the young steam.
They
got the steamers, but not everybody's steaming. I'm just saying, what we're saying is we need black everything. Black
everything, so we can support that. Because guess what? When you go to the store, you go to the Walmart or whatnot, you in there, you buying all these products from all these other folks that you're not really supporting your own. You're not supporting your people by doing that. You know what I'm saying? But if you did know somebody, if you go to the mall, you going shopping, you going to all these different clothing stores. You know what I'm saying? You just spent over $500 in damn near one store. That money could have gone to the community with somebody that's making good quality clothes, and then guess what? It's still in the community, and that money can then circulate. Because guess what? Person you spent the money with will probably then send his money, like, I got a studio session. I want to make this studio I'm going to another black-owned spot. Guess what? Q and us over here, we need some food. So we need some food for the night. So where we going? Oh, we getting our food from over here, the black-owned spot. You see how it's staying within the community versus what's going on right now. Staying in it less than 6 minutes because we get our money, we get our paycheck, boom, we're going straight to McDonald's. We're going straight to the mall. We're going straight to wherever else people is going. You know what I'm saying? And not really spending with each other. I just showed you like the wardrobe. I'm trying to show you that there's black-owned clothes out there that you can have out there and support. You know what I'm saying? Got the whole line. You see the side. You gonna see that? I know you can see that with the quality of the camera. You know what I mean? But yeah, family. Let's see more comments.
Yo, Ether, shout out to you, Ether. You already know. Share this on your timeline, man. Everybody, make sure you share this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, check there tomorrow, 9 p.m. I can go live during the day with the kids. We try to do that, but definitely going live tomorrow, 9 p.m. I don't care who's live. We're going live. Shout out to Jones Clothing Line. And she's a rapper, and she be doing the crocheting and the what you call that? Stitching? Snitching? I don't know what you call it.
What? Sewing?
It's crocheting and something else. Right? Knitting.
Oh, there you go. That's what's up. See, we need that. Support each other. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Mama.
Tag team marketing. Nope. I'm not familiar with tag team marketing. But I know we got to get these streams to. My goal is to get to 250 people. So that's my goal this month. When I go live, minimum at least 250 people. And then from there, we're going to get it to 500 people. So tomorrow, 9 p.m., print this out. I may do, I'm going to go on Facebook. We're going to have everything set up. But the goal is to get to 250 people. And then to get it to 500. And then we're going to get to 750 to 1,000. You know what I mean? And I personally feel like I got some good shit to talk about. The people that's around me got good shit to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And the more people we have involved, the more we can discuss real ideas that's going to develop the capacity of our community. Versus just sitting there talking about bullshit. Which sometimes it's cool to talk about bullshit if that's what you want to hear, but not every damn day. You know what I'm saying? We need to be focused on doing some more shit. And shout out to everybody. Just in case y'all didn't know, the government is sending out the stimulus checks, y'all. Shout out to Uncle Sam. At this point in the programming, I'm going to shout out Uncle Sam. Now that he said that he's going to be sending out. Today's the 11th?
Is that the 11th? I mean, 12th?
It's the 10th. Oh, shoot. Come there, baby. I'm sorry, baby.
Pisces in the building.
It's my queen's birthday.
Wait, hold on.
It's the 11th. I didn't know. That's why I didn't know what day it was earlier. So,
Can somebody?
Happy birthday, baby. Many more, you old ladies.
Oh, thank you, Donna.
To Marshall. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I play Pan, y'all, not this on this app. So that's why I think that sound like that.
Dope.
I tried. Happy birthday, Marsha. Happy Earth Strong to the queen of Zyx. Happy Earth Strong.
Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I gotta get over to that side. Actually, I gotta go grab this. We got a drink downstairs.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Damn,
Oh,
we'll get it after bed. The lighting is just so wavy right now. It's never too late to say, Black motherfucking power.
How?
mhm.
It might be too late. I'm lying. If you've been snitching on the community and selling out and sleeping with white women and making white babies, it's too late, nigga. Ain't no redemption. Sorry.
You're getting some love in the chat room now, Marsha, too. So,
Oh shoot! Thank you, everybody.
Oh, so I gotta do something funky today for baby. Oh, I gotta do something nice for you. Ooh, I gotta do something. I got you. Yeah. I was just doing the Woody. I gotta do something for baby. Yeah, because it's us versus them, man. I gotta celebrate my baby today. Gotta show her off. Happy birthday, queen.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know, y'all gotta like see, so it's not just me that doesn't sleep. And we're all gonna be up for class tomorrow. Right?
Like our
Right?
students. Yeah. Right.
They gave us a day off, and we had Harry Dubbin day off. At our institute. And we played ourselves.
Yo.
Oh,
I'll be upstairs on the line.
Like, damn, why the hell?
I was trying to tell you
Yeah.
about. It's 2 o'clock. Yeah.
I bet.
So with that being said, we're about to end this stream. It's been real.
It's been real. It's been fun. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the channels. Q Butters channel. Make sure you subscribe to DOMOJOAT. Damo Jotes channel. GoFundMe. Link is in the chat. Still keep supporting family. You can go on my website if you want to check out the cookbook that me and my wife put together. That's Balance Healing's Vegan Cookbook Volume 1. Also our Pathway to Wellness program. Everything is on the website. Saying all those links will be there. Like we said, we leveling up. You see the quality game is up. Now you're gonna see all the links and everything gonna be in the description, and all the moderators will have all the links. We can start throwing those out there, so we can really get this ball rolling. You know.
Not telling you to look at the camera.
Oh my bad. I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, so you gotta have it level. Yeah. You got this, fam.
You gotta lean back because I'm out of focus.
Oh my bad. You know, look. This is the level up, right? It's a learning experience. We learn. But yeah, family, we working. Shit. I like to go out with music. You should have a track for him, ready for him. Like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean? Make sure you go check out those videos. We got the videos on Zyx Music Group's music page.
Well, that's because Dot, who's supposed to be the engineer.
Silence. Crickets.
I'm here.
Throw some more.
Yeah, we need some music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play both of our tracks and shit. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, you gonna put it in the. You're not gonna play it for them live? On the live? So that they can see it.
Yeah, I know y'all like that. Y'all like that, right? Yeah. I know, hold up, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how that thing worked right there. But we here. Let me see. Let me stream some. Let me stream. I got. Go to Cuba time music. Matter of fact, let me play Damo's song first.
Oh, we're gonna live tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna live tomorrow 9 p.m.
All right. It's 9 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't turn into 10.
just shade.
Premiere
It's on the channel, you know, because times could change. Things in times change. You heard?
premiere the video tomorrow.
Things in times change. Are you ready to video tomorrow?
Yeah,
On the live?
premiere tomorrow.
Fire.
We're gonna go live.
This is my patient.
Oh, let me show. My bad.
It's Sean.
I didn't have the sound shit though.
Oh.
Oh.
So we gonna watch this demo video. This us versus everybody. Black music all the time, every time. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
time, family.
That was a real baby.
Yeah. Home birth, natural thing.
My mother, yes, she cares for me. Your mother, yes, she cares for me. My mother is the reason why I am here. Your mother is the reason why you are here. They are the reasons why we are here. They are the reasons why I know you. Watch and I will show you. Listen and I will tell you. We love my mother, we love she. We love my mother, we love mommy. We love my mother, we love she. We love my mother, we love she. Me love my mother, and yeah, she love me. My mother is the reason why I can breathe. She is the reason why me gonna school and gonna work for the cause that me a strive for. She tell me, say, if you give, you shall receive. She is the reason why I believe in myself, because I know, say, I and the universe is sending blessings to me. My mother, yes, she cares for me. Your mother, yes, she cares for you. My mother is the reason why I am me. Your mother is the reason why you are you. We are the reasons why we are here. We are the reasons why I know you. Watch and I will show you. Listen and I will tell you. We love my mother, we love she. We love my mother, we love.
If you look real quick, you're gonna see Keys little thing there. Oh yeah, he is in the Don't worry, family. I'm not just a radio artist. I'm not a radio artist. You listen more. You become. So I don't want them to throw me in that bag, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because I do everything. Jack of all trades. So I'm not just.
Pull up the page. I mean, the channel. You know, so they can subscribe to the channel.
Y'all see his channel. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe right there, man. We gotta get him to 1,000 subscribers, y'all.
We need that. Go.
is the music group channel.
Oh, shout out to you, Tom John. Appreciate that.
The music group channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe on here. But this video is about to drop.
Yeah, coming tomorrow night, y'all. I'm premiering it live tomorrow night. What time?
Tell me what's your occupation. With all this time and resources you wasted. With every fight for.
Hey, that's coming up. We're not gonna get y'all with it just right now. And it's moving a little slow. We're gonna figure all of that out.
Break the religious now, and we living life like immigration.
And if you haven't already, make sure you go drop a comment or at least subscribe. We will be premiering a new video tomorrow. Don't skip the commercial. Click on the commercial twice. Click on something else. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know I have 2 commercials at the top of the video. It all counts.
You see how we got all our students in our videos? You feel me? It's a movement for real.
Message to the black man, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This country should be happy we ain't tearing. To the black man, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This country should be happy we ain't tearing. It's the truth, y'all. If the sun is gon' hurt, the black man's the king of this earth. The black man did it all first. Analyze, going through your research. They gave us all they works and we did it all against it. 10 toes planted and did it all with no mention. Hard to understand it with all the lies and deception. When you can't stand the image of your own reflection. But time is a blessing, healing all the pain. This message in a bottle, yes, this Henny for your brain. Everything that makes you great lies inside of your veins. Won't you place the picture properly inside his frame? Now listen to this game and open up your eyes. The vision is simple, just focus on our lane and ride. They plotting our demise, but still we gon' rise. Focus on our throne, fist up in the sky, do or die. Listen to the black man, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This country should be happy we ain't tearing. Listen to the black man, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This country should be happy we ain't tearing.
So the true and living, I let them know. It's hard to separate what's fact from fiction. I know they want. You never knew the truth is hitting. I know they don't. You better never let them kill your vision. Don't let it go. I know the world has got you going crazy. Feeling psychotic. Pop a perk and how you feeling wavy. Passing the car. They say your masculinity is toxic. You gotta stop it. You want success, you gotta feminize it. Or criminalize it. Find your brother going bust his noggin. And then you vomit when you really look, ain't it ironic? How much we love everybody, but we hate our own. Dumb, deaf, and blinded. All we needin' is the proper knowledge, the proper kindness. We got it. See the great give them power, society never gave them. See the rulers in his cause, inside him, it's in his nature. See the black man is God, defying all the odds. All praise to the Mahdi who raises from the dark.
Listen to the black man, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This country should be happy we ain't tearing. Listen to the black man, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This country should be happy we ain't teared up.
Nobody love us, let us not pretend. Let us gain our independence and let us not depend. They'll never stop us now, they couldn't stop us then. This country lucky that we only want equality and not revenge. We need to invest in each other, how much you got to spend. I needed your help, my brother, how how much you got to lend? You got a black business, I support you. I'ma buy black, the block I want us to buy back. I'm trying to buy that, trying not to get shot at in Babylon with a cop at. I need to see an all black Amazon I can shop at. Stop that, cause a black man is king, black man is God. Any black celebrity quiet, that man a fraud. Cause they wanna leave us with no blessings. I seen blacks get beat peacefully protesting, leaving the street bleeding with no weapons, or get COVID treated with no testing. I'm squeezing with no questions.
Black nigga, keep your head up, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This coach, you should be happy we ain't dead. Black nigga, keep your head up, keep your head up. All the shit we been through, I know you fed up. These constant type of pressures, you ain't led up. This coach, you should be happy we ain't dead up.
Oh, we don't need this. We did the last time. I can go back and forth.
Are 22 million so-called American Negroes who originally was
Put a song on the computer, right? Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, they caution.
Oh, no, it's over now.
Hmm?
So with that being said, tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Pacific time, and whatever time you are. Shout out to you, Black Power. Thank you for all the support and the continued support. You know what the GoFundMe is, the Cash App, whatever it is, the links to the websites, whatever it is. But I want you to be empowered, you to know that we love you, and I thank you again for all your support. Black Power, baby.
Black Power, family. Peace, love, and light. Damo Q signing out.